everybody, hope you all are doing okay out there. This is T-Dub, and today we're going to install a wireless doorbell on Tim Rover. This is a wireless doorbell, comes in two buttons. Actually, I'm going to put one button on here. It has 25 different tones to it. It's waterproof. You can silence this bell if you don't want to be disturbed. It's better than people knocking on your side of your RV trying to get in, especially the RVs that's older that don't come with a doorbell. A lot of them do, a lot of the new rigs do, but the old ones don't. So we're going to take this here and install this doorbell less than 5 minutes. Hope it works. You only need a few tools, and I'll show you that, including your PPE that I have on right now. Let's do it. Let's install the wireless doorbell. As you can see, I've taken the chime out of the box here, and this chime here has selection for your different tones, and there's your volume selection for making it silence or changing the volume up and down. It came with two buttons. I put this little sticker on it that says bell, or you can leave that sticker off. That way you don't have to let people know what you are installing, what you have on your door. But I'm going to keep it on as bell. It comes with another button if you want to have a back door. I don't have a back door, but I got that just in case this one here malfunctions or I lose it or it comes off the rig. It comes with 3M tape, comes with a user manual. I'm going to use a little sealant on here today. It comes with screws, extra screws, anchor bolts here. We're going to need a drill and drill bit. So this shouldn't take us that long. Let's get started. I'm going to take the battery out. It's a 12-volt battery, 23 amps. You can get from Walgreens or any store. I think it's an N-type battery, they call it. But anyway, I'll put that in my pocket for right now so I won't lose it. I'm going to make two marks with the battery out and the shroud and the electronics of the unit here for the button. I'll make two marks on the rig. One for the top and one for the bottom. Okay, I got my two marks here. So I'm going to drill two small holes. And I'm going to also cover those holes up with sealant. And then at the end, I'm going to put a little bit of sealant around here just to ensure that this rubber seal that you can see here, the rubber seal on here, that keeps it waterproof. So let's go on to the next step. So I put a little sealant there, and when I put a little generous amount there, so what happens when I put this on the side of the rig here, it'll just spread out. So what I did, you take the screws that was supplied, and I'll start it, and I'll get it to go a little bit further through. Once it peeks through, I'll put the screw, as you can see. So I'll just screw this in, like so. We don't want to tighten this just yet because I want to put the other screw on the bottom. And I mentioned about taking that battery out earlier. You don't want it to short circuit the electronics if you happen to touch anything on the circuit board with the batteries are intact. So by taking the battery out, that alleviates any short circuits. So as you can see here, as I screw this down tightly, the sealant that I placed on the back side of this button is starting to ooze out. And that's okay. That's okay, just because when it oozes out, I'm going to take my finger, I'm going to go around the back side of this here. That way no water won't get in the back side of this button here. So looks great. So I got this nice and tight. Don't over tighten, because if you over tighten it again, like I mentioned before on other projects, it'll crack the plastic and you're ruined the button. So let's go to the next step. Basically, after what we're going to do, we're going to put the battery back in the housing, like so. We're going to put the shroud back over the button, not damaging the waterproof ring that's around here, and it looks good. And so basically that's it for putting in this button here. Didn't take that long whatsoever. Now the next part of this here is putting in the chime, and that's a real simple, easy job. The ringtone. I'm going to put it somewhere convenient where I can access the buttons to change the different tones, I should say the ringtones, or the volume, or even silences here. And this is kind of cool because some of the ringtones is holiday themes to it, and you can set it as needed. So the best place I have inside of Tin Rover is over the microwave. So I have a false panel that I'm going to remove, basically like that. And I installed indirect lighting a while back, so I got an extension cord here for my indirect lighting. I'm just going to simply plug that in to this indirect lighting outlet, or I should say extension cord. And basically that's all to it. You put it back up, or if you want, I forgot to mention that you can set the different ringtones. I'll leave it like that, that's fine. So I'll have that ringtone for right now. I might change it later on. So basically that's all to it. And I'm gonna go outside and show you guys, when I press the bell button there, you can actually hear it inside of the rig. So come on outside with me. Well, that was a fun project. Anyway, I'm done. I took the little sticker off that says bell because it has an indication on the indicator on the actual plastic indentation that says has a little bell symbol. And I like it, so when you have families and friends come over, basically you can just hit the little button. And you might can hear it behind me. You can set the decibel level to whatever intensity you want. Different ringtones. Try it out, couldn't hurt. Great project. And if you like it, give me a thumbs up. I'll put a link in the description below where you can order this bell. And also do me a favor. Hit that subscribe button on top. It's free, doesn't cost a dime. I'll just be sending you more videos on how to do it yourself. Some of them minor, some of them major, or in between. This is T-Dubs. You guys take care and have a great day.